For a bit I was like, well, I'll be back exactly at 3 o'clock, but no, I also had to recover from taking more of my medicine. Because it's just abysmal. But here we go. Let me make my announcements, and we will go. Da-da-da. Back on, hurrah. There we go. Okay. I haven't even closed the game. The game's been running this entire time. I thought I closed it. I didn't. I get back and I go, oh, it's open. So, Estelle is like, we don't need to go shopping here. We can go to Ruin. Get anything we need in Ruin. But what about the liberal news? Huh? Estelle? Are you forgetting about the liberal news? So, the game is going to let us. I am going to go out into Grancel and say hi to everyone and shop. Take care while I'm away. Mama, see you later. That kid is not old enough to be on his own. Oh no. Grandpa, I want to ride the airship over there. Oh, it's the Queen's airship, sweetie. I kind of want to ride it too. We can come down here. It's the maintenance bay. And Queen's airship. Just a bit longer, just a bit longer. Once the new model's engine's finished. Oh my gosh, are we gonna go on the Queen's airship at some point? Oh my gosh. The next arriving airship is... Ticks me off, the Cecilia just left. Next is the Lind. The Lind! Oh my gosh, the Lind! The Lind! That's the one we rescued. We're gonna ride the airship we rescued. Oh gosh. So that's the Arcel. What a lovely ship. We're gonna get to go ride the Lind. So we're supposed to go there to pick up our tickets. My first time riding an airship alone. But I'm not nervous. Nope, not me. It's okay to be nervous. Are you gonna get a message? Oh, decide you want to do some shopping in town after all? Nope, I'm good. Let's go to the waiting area over there and get our tickets. Oh, okay. So I am now confident we're not gonna miss any of the liberal news. That's the airship company's HQ, right? Nice looking building. Yep, it is. What's going on? Oh, really? This is why I can't stand the pompous imperial nobility. And I thought that there were limits to how unpleasant a single person could be. You took the words right from my mouth. Tell me, why does the Republic even care about the engine provision deal? I did not think liberals' internal politics were your plaything. It's a matter of national, no, international security, of course. It's only been a decade since Erebonia attempted to annex this innocent little country. It's absolutely unacceptable for a half-barbaric nation like yours to lay their hands on such cutting-edge technology. The Republic's a long-standing friend of Liberal. We won't stand back and allow something that will threaten its interests. I'm having fun with her voice. Oh my god. It's giving me a headache, though. And peeking my mic, it looks like. But I'm having fun with it. A long-standing friend? Some friends you are. You don't send them so much as a soldier in the war. You're just pretending to be allies when it suits you, while standing back and doing nothing when it doesn't. What? What did you just? My Lord Ambassador Cranach, may I suggest we leave the matter here? We do not wish to bother the other customers. Mueller, we... Ambassador Cochrane, may I ask you to back down as well? This is a debate that could be handled just as well through the embassies. Very well. I can't say I like hearing that from a member of the Imperial military. Still, far better than hearing it from that pompous and a gluttonous member of the nobility, I suppose. What did you just... Well, gentlemen, if you'll pardon me. That insufferable she-wolf. This is why commoners with no history or tradition are... My lord? Yes. I shall return to the embassy. I trust I can leave the other matters in your hands. As you will, my lord. Hey, Oh, Estelle, yes? It's been some time since the martial arts competition, I believe. Yeah, I'm glad you remember. That was one heck of an argument just now, though. Oh my gosh, you have to put up with that all the time? Who were those two, and why were they going at each other like a cat and dog? That man was the ambassador of the Erebonian Empire to Liberal, Lord Davil Cranach. The woman would be the ambassador from the Republic of Calvard, Elsa Cochrane. They had their respective embassies here in the capital. Oh, I see. So those are the great ambassadors, How do a pair of whiny children like those two manage diplomatic negotiations, I wonder? Shara. I wish I could disagree, honestly. To say the Empire and Republic have always been on bad terms would be an understatement at the best of times. On top of that, those two are like oil and water on a personal level. Well, no. The fact that they break into an argument every time they meet shows how similar they are in some ways. I guess I can see that. Oh my gosh. Enemies to lovers arc for the Calvard and Erebonian ambassadors. Though maybe it's because I walked in the middle of the conversation, but I can understand like half of it. Something about engine provision and Liberals' internal politics. Sorry, I guess I shouldn't ask. No, I don't mind. It's not really a secret anyway. The engine in question is actually the latest from your own central factory. When the design's finalized, sample units are going to be provided by your airship company to the Empire and Republic both, but we, bumped into Ambassador Cochrane when we came by to finalize the details of the deal. Oh, I get it. Why a big argument about the engine, then? The capabilities of a normal engine directly determine how powerful the ship in question is. Since the engine can be installed in a military ship, I can see why they'd argue. Ah, now I get it. It'd be a real mess if the engine let the Imperial Army get all powered up. Well, I mean... Not at all, it's true. Normally, sharing such advanced technology with other countries so freely would be Unthinkable, but this is part of your queen's plan. Rather than monopolizing a technological edge, she wishes to provide it to other countries to promote multinational peace. At least that's her plan as I understand it. I get it. She did mention something like that a while ago, now that I think about it. It's pretty incredible the Queen's willing to try something like that. Like, it's not just an ideal, you know. It's something that could change how people negotiate. Yes, you have reason to be proud of your queen, I'd say. My apologies, but this conversation's gone on longer than I'd intended. You're here for air tickets, yes? I'll pardon myself here. Oh, yeah. Say, Mueller, about Olivier. Has he gone back to Erebonia already? Huh? You've not heard? I haven't really had a chance to see him since the Queen's birthday, actually. Felt kind of bad about that. Oh, don't worry. That halfwit is continuing to while away his days here in Liberal. Said he was going to visit Elmo's Springs, if I remember right. Okay, then. How very like Olivier. Should he ever bother returning to the embassy like a responsible citizen, unlikely as that is, I'll let him know you were asking after him. I'll make sure he at least contacts you before he returns to the Empire. Thanks, Mueller. Thank you, Sir Knight. Hardly. I should thank you for keeping that lunatic company. Now if you'll excuse me. I like Mueller, which means he's going to betray us, because everyone I've liked in this game has betrayed us. Frickin'. Richard betrayed us. Professor Alba betrayed us. Josh betrayed us. I'm just really... How are Mueller and Olivier going to betray us? Well, that one's obvious. They're Erebonian. They're gonna invade again. Like, this is the interregnum, sort of, but the first, like, the Kaiser's control over Germany never went away, so, like, Erebonia is just gonna invade again. It's fine. I mean, it's not fine, it's terrible, but we know how Olivier and Mueller are going to betray us, so it's less bad. A serious fellow for a friend of Olivier's. He's obviously an Imperial Army man. I wonder what his story is. Mueller's the resident military officer for the Erebonian embassy, I think. I only ever met him a few times myself. He's young, but he's got a strong, manly face. Very handsome. I'd love to share a bottle of wine or 3 with him sometime. Let's avoid an international incident, okay? Speaking of international disasters, did you meet up with Olivier after I left? Saw him a number of times in the capital. Come to think of it, he did invite me to the Elmo Springs at one point, but I had to decline. Huh? You mean, he invited you? Like, invited you? With him, it's impossible to tell. I was too busy this month to entertain the idea anyway. Normally I'd have happily abused his wallet for my lodging costs and kept him up all night. Drinking, that is. No, Olivier, I think you may have dodged a bullet, actually. Anyway, let's go to get our tickets at the counter. Jared could keep me up all night, drinking. Ooh, shocker. Ah! You're not gonna escape from me, liberal news. I am too excited about the liberal news. Like, these other books I don't care about, but the news, I love the news. Special. Ruin mayoral election special. 2 candidates. 2 platforms. With the arrest of the former Mayor Dalmore, new mayoral elections come to ruin. Initially delayed due to the coup d'etat, it's now been announced. The 2 nominees are the industrialist Norman and the harbor master Porthos. Hey! I know Porthos, and I think I know Norman too. Both candidates have solid support bases and distinct platforms. Who will ruin citizens' entrust with the future? Stay tuned. Promoting tourism, candidate Norman, owner of Hotel Blanche and staunch proponent of the tourism industry. The core of his campaign is invigorate tourism. He believes that tertiary businesses are the future of ruin, and he has many supporters who agree. Promoting the harbor, candidate Portos, caretaker of the harbor block and passionate campaigner for the maintenance of the port facilities. His platform centers on the reinvigoration of the harbor industry. He has the support of harbor laborers and sailors. Make this a little louder, I think. Da 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 da. Music's just so good. Voter opinion and election direction. Currently, public opinion is split. The North City blocks that run on tourism favor candidate Norman, and the harbor block supports Portos. With such clearly defined positions, the election is shaping up to be divisive. As both camps possess solid blocks of support, it will be a battle of who can cut the deepest into the opponent's voter base. This scenario seems to favor candidate Norman, but there's plenty of time for a turnabout, and it's sure to be a fierce battle to the end. Increasing threats of monsters. According to reports from the Liberal Army, monsters across Liberal have been increasingly ferocious, and our previously unseen species are roaming the kingdom. The cause of these changes is unknown, but theories range from Septian vein fluctuations to planetary alignment and solar abnormalities. The Royal Army is investigating, but caution's advised when traveling between regions. New Chief of Staff. The new commander of the Royal Army has been announced as Cassius Bright. Promoted to General, Cassius Bright, formerly Colonel Bright, who will be replacing General Morgan as Chief of Staff. Hopes are high for the reconstruction and future of the military under the guidance of a new leader. Pact to be signed in Liberal. The signing ceremony of the Non-Aggression Pact will take place in Liberal Kingdom. A central location was considered initially, but declined for safety reasons. The wave of change has not only come to the Royal Army, but to Orbits as well. The new model Tactical Orbit were developed by the Epstein Foundation and are spreading quickly. Well, hopefully in this universe that's all Epstein is spreading. Improvements include an addition of a new slot, and while incompatible with standard quartz, it's receiving praise from bracers and others for new powerful arts it enables. Factories across the nation are already geared up and eager to support the new model. Yay! That's the news. Those people right now are so Percy. I mean, it is a sample of the engine going into the high-speed cruiser RCL, but shish. I understand them getting so worked up, but it's not finished yet. I should talk to everyone. Oh man, screaming and fighting in a place like this? How pathetic. I wish people could be more well-mannered. Those two now, they look deadly serious. Seems like they had a fairly high rank, too. I wonder who they were. That was scary. Now I can buy my ticket. Ticket! Welcome! Will you be using our national flights or international flights? 2 tickets bound for Ruin, please. Understood. Pardon me, you're with the Bracer Guild, yes? Are you Estelle and Scheherazade? Yes. I've already received payment from Eldon with the Capital Branch. Here are your tickets. I see, so Eldon did. Very nice, Eldon. Thoughtful as always. Well then, please hand your tickets to the receptionist immediately outside the building. You can check in for your flight there. Yay! Flight checked in. Or flight tickets acquired. Check in. We ride the next airship. When will we arrive at Zeiss, I wonder? Hello and welcome. Will you be flying with us today? If you are, I'll need to check in and present your tickets. When we're checked in, we should wait here for the ship to arrive. Ready to go? Very well. Sign these papers then. Yeah. Scritch, scritch. Estelle and her companion finished checking in. Ah, because it could have been Scheherazade or Fuckface. And the game doesn't know, and they didn't want to type 2 lines. Thank you, everything's in order. Please wait in the harbor area for the next airship arrival. Okay. Well, shall we find a particularly comfortable bench and hurry up and wait on? And we board the airship. It's the Lind. Allegedly. It is the Lind. We saved the Lind. I'm pretty sure we saved the Lind. Ah, what a nice day. Tourists gotta be flooding the streets in Ruin if the weather's like this there. No doubt. Unfortunately, Ruin's pretty busy getting excited over something other than tourism. Other than tourism? What do you mean? The mayoral elections. They're only now gearing up to hold the special election for the new mayor after the last one was arrested. I understand there are 2 major candidates slugging it out for the seat. Yes, Scheherazade, we just read about it in the liberal news. Like an actual fight for an election? Neat. Thinking about it, I guess it is about time, huh? You can't just let the mayor's office sit empty. Speaking of the old mayor, weren't you and Josh involved in bringing him to justice? Yeah, kinda. We got involved in an investigation which led right to his doorstep. The ones who really arrested him was Lieutenant Schwartz of the Royal Guard, though, after Chloe called her. Oh, come on, you needn't be so humble. You were crucial in his arrest, I heard. You make your teacher proud, honey. But I see. So that's how you met the princess. I've been curious about the details of that. Oh, yeah, Joshua and I helped out with the Genis School Festival. You know, I haven't seen Chloe since the birthday festival. Or Olivier, I guess, for better or worse. Not just them, Tita too, and Zin. Zin returned to Calvard after the birthday celebrations. I believe a request came in from the Calvard National Guild office. Oh, we don't get Zin here. That's a bit sad. He did say to give you his best. I see. Well, if it's work, I guess. He helped us out a lot. I wish I could have said goodbye, at least. You'll meet him again someday, I'm sure. As for Tita and Professor Russell, Cassius and I explained the situation to them after you left. Oh, I see. Thanks, Shara. It was adorable. Tita's such a nice, earnest girl. We told her everything, and then her eyes filled with tears as though she was barely holding it in. She said, Estelle's working hard. I can't just sit here and cry. She taught me that. Oh, Tita. Come on, Shara, you're gonna make me cry here. Sorry. Really, though, you met some amazing people over the course of your travels. Some really amazing friends. I hope you realize just how precious that is. Yeah, I do. Say, Shara. When we get to Ruin, I think we can find time to go see everyone. Of course, we'll make the time. Speaking of time, we still got some before we arrive. I think I'll lounge these terribly creaky, oh so ancient, 24-year-old bones of mine in my seat. Do you have many plans? I think I'll just look around the ship a bit. You go ahead. Alright then. And don't get carried away that you don't get off at Ruin, Estelle. I feel like I need to emphasize that my girlfriend, for all of her meowing at being 24, is not 24. She's 8 years old, and I'm going to prison. No, she's like 30. If not now, soon. She's looking at me like I am a monster for my stupid joke. I mean, she's still like a decade younger than me. Oh my gosh. Wow. I swear. The girls just keep getting younger. That's not true. Gosh, I past a certain point, age is just a number, and that point is about 24 years old. Let's be very real here. Like, if you're over 24 and dating someone under 24, I'm gonna be arching my eyebrows and like, sure, there's situations, but come on. But like, past then, that's fine. We're all adults here. I mean, when I was 19, I dated a guy in his 80s, and he was a sweetheart. So like, yeah. I'm not gonna be upbeat. Howdy. Santos? Oh, such a pity. Thanks to the clouds, you can't even see the Saffrel Tower from here. I'm a researcher with the History Museum. You know those towers, right? I'm here to inspect those. After Her Majesty's birthday celebrations, there were sightings of odd phenomenon around the tetracyclic towers. A little late, but better to investigate now than never, right? I am going to keep an eye on you, Santos. Because Professor Alba was studying the towers. Wow, this is so cool! Hey look, the tree's so tiny! Don't get too close to the edge. What'll happen if you fall, eh? Splat. That's what'll happen. Oh, we can come around. Oh. There's a kitty bird on the front of the airship. Harpy ship. Hex yeah. Oh my gosh, everyone. When I was young, the only way to get around was a long, hard trip on the roads. We really have it easy these days in the second game. It's all thanks to Her Majesty. Ruins in the middle of election now. Candidates, I believe, are the harbor manager and the owner of the local hotel. I wonder which will win. Race behind a man representing the harbor or a businessman promoting tourism. Two flavors of businessmen. I wonder who's going to win. Oh, really? Grandpa's such a worrywart. I don't know what to do with him. Sure, there were bandits, but according to the news, they don't even have a ship anymore. What are they going to do? Flap their arms real hard and run us down with wishes? I'm not worried about sky bandits. They don't even have a ship anymore. Come to think of it, that group of bandits still hasn't been gone. No, they wouldn't attack us, would they? It seems likely they fled the country, but even so, I'm a wee bit worried. To the right, you can see Valeria Lake. Regrettably, it's cloudy at the moment, but you should be able to see the outline of the lake. Oh. Oh, I see. Oh, I finished my duty at Gransell's Cathedral and I'm on my way home to Bose. I must confess, though, all the times I've been away, I've been so worried I thought I'd go crazy. I wasn't even going the right way, but I jumped on without thinking about it. Oh, did Sunday school end safely at least? Oh dear, oh dear. The head of our church is somewhat laid back, shall we say, so I'm a little worried about how things have been in my absence. I hear the casino in ruins finally finished its renovations. I left Gransell as soon as I heard. Sometimes you just need to kick back and chill out, you know. Sometimes, he says. Sometimes, my foot. Thanks, Lakeisha. You've only just managed to find a job. Excuse me, are you from the Bracer Guild, miss? I am, yeah. Thought so. I'm so glad we could meet again. You remember me? I was one of the people you saved when the Sky Bandits held us hostage. Oh, you were with the captain, right? That's right. I'm Claire. I manage the passenger cabin. Our entire crew owes you our lives and more. We're still here at our post because you managed to save us. You're welcome. Is the entire crew of the Lynn back at work? Yep, everyone's working even harder than before. That's great. I'm glad everyone was able to get back to their lives. Forgive me for asking, Miss Bracer. Are you traveling for pleasure today, or work? Unfortunately, it's always work. I'll probably end up riding airships a lot from now on. I hope you'll treat me well if I end up on the Lind again. Absolutely. I hope we get to serve you again. Racers like you always seem so busy. It must be rough. So it's because of you that our lives are peaceful. Thank you. Yay. Respect the mercenary force. Hey, it's Orvid. This guy, oh no way. I absolutely must make this next deal happen. Should look over the local foodstuffs again. Good idea, I should return to my roots and do some plain old investigating. Looking at the foodstuffs in Minoria. If I'm to get anything from this, I'll need to make a list and investigate with a careful plan. Well, we're gonna have some shitty jobs to do. That's Shara. Let's go down for a bit. Ooh, just when I thought we'd get in a rest in Bose for a bit, straight off to Zeiss. If that non-aggression pact with the Empire happens, our trade in orbits is going to explode after all. Plans to get to Zeiss now and secure some product in advance. Hello everyone. Got some business on the... Wait a moment, you're that girl from before. Hi sir, haven't seen you in a while. Sage with the bandit hideout, right? I thought so. You must forgive me, I never had a chance to properly thank you. Allow me to offer my thanks on behalf of the entire crew. You're welcome. I was really just doing my job, though. So it's kind of funny, though, taking a trip on the same airship I once helped rescue. Repairing damage to these thugs did take some time, but the Lynn's as good as new now. I'm sure she's doing her best with you on board. Ah, looks like she heard us talking. In conditions like today's, we should arrive in Ruin in no time. Enjoy the rest of your journey and let us know if you need anything. Will, thanks, sir. Maintain altitude, keep throttle 60%. Maintain heading till we reach the Rube River. Altitude okay, setting throttle at 60. Maintain current heading until we cross the Reuben River. I'll leave you all to it, just wanted to come say hi. Hey, this is the cargo room. Ain't no place for passengers. Why don't you don't hit your head wandering around? Cargo this time's almost entirely ordnance loaded on its ice. I don't know why, but lately there's a lot of stuff getting shipped around. Gosh, you don't even recognize the face of your savior? Rude. Some people. I swear. Valeria Lake. Somewhere in the wide open lake, the legendary guardian of Valeria's waters lives. Someone hasn't changed a bit. I was wondering who it was. Hello, Estelle. Hi, Lloyd. Haven't seen you in forever. So long that I, the player, don't remember who the fuck Lloyd is. Where is Lloyd from? Looking to challenge the Lord King Mugwump Fish of Valeria Lake again? Fisherman dude, yes. For now, no, I'm off to Ruin. Where there's a nice convenient spot right in the city limits. You sure are dedicated. Sounds fun. I guess I'm just not that into fishing. Really? That's a pity. Got quite a talent for it from what I saw at the Kingfisher Inn. I know, let me give you this. Fishing book. Oh, we have an actual fishing minigame. I hate fishing minigames. But Estelle loves fishing. Progress rod. This is it's a rod for beginners and a notebook for recording your fishing records. We, as members of the Fisherman's Guild, are dedicated to the expansion of the culture of fishing. We are always happy to provide promising rookies with the tools of the trade. Incidentally, are you bound for Ruin? I am, actually. Well then, you'll have a chance to swing that rod right away. There are all sorts of fishing spots in Ruin. I guess it'll be a good chance. Now that you mention it, Ruin's a region that is kind of full of waterside areas. As I mentioned, there's a point in the city itself, too. You should go there first to practice. For now, as long as you enjoy it, that's enough. Thanks, I'll definitely give it a shot. I pray you join our ranks someday. Well then, safe journey to you. Well, I guess we need to add to our list of everything to do in Ruin, giving Estelle time to go to the water side and play with her rod. Up next is Ruin, huh? Speaking of Ruin, the whole thing with Mayor Dalmore being arrested was a real shocker. Seems the whole town's still in an uproar about it, but it's not that surprising. Even to an outsider, the whole Mayor Dalmore thing is shocking. This is my second time riding a passenger liner. First time I rode one, we were attacked by bandits. Please let nothing happen this time, almighty Aidios. Incredible. Liberal never ceases to amaze me. Back home in Calvert, airships are still very rare. It was kind of a shock when I found out normal citizens use them so casually like this. Jera? Estelle, all done with your walk? Still have a bit of time before we land. Okay, we'll walk around a bit more then. Well, come and walk around, but don't forget to get off at Ruin. There'll be a broadcast before we land. Make sure to get back to your seat. Yes, I will. Thank you for flying. We'll be arriving in Ruin shortly. Be aware there may be turbulence. We ask all passengers to take their seats. You still have some time. Leave. There's no more time. Welcome back. I'm glad you girls are here. Karn has been away, so the board's covered with jobs. You have your work cut out for you. Geared up and ready to go, I hope? Sending us out already. Oh, I think I can guess the reason for his eagerness. So, Taskmaster, I take it you have urgent jobs for us? Surprisingly not, actually. We're snowed under with work in general, but none's particularly urgent. The election's being held under the eyes of the military anyway. Town's so busy boiling over from the election, the tourists have stayed away a bit. The election's gotten that hot? Who's running? We haven't heard. Estelle, we literally read it in the Liberal news. Mr. Norman? Proponent of the tourism industry, and Portos, who wants to try and revive the harbors and shipping business. Remember, this is a big deal. Mayor is also the governor of the entire region. People in Minoria and elsewhere are voting too. It's been a real media circus. This election's base is going to decide the future of Ruin. It's exciting. I get it now. This is big. Well, given I'm underage and not a citizen of Ruin, I guess I can't vote. Gotta admit, though, since I basically helped cause this, I'm sort of curious where it goes. Oh, then read the coverage from the Liberal News. Their investigative articles are excellent. Investigation. Wait, that reminds me. Here's a job I'd like you to focus on. It isn't urgent, but it is something that needs looking into. What's up? Well, how do I put it? It's hard to explain. Maybe I shouldn't have. Jean, unsure. Hold the presses. We might be witnessing a miracle. Usually you'd happily pile the work on a bracer till they sink to the ground from the weight of it all. I'm not that bad. Come on. Alright, here it is. I want you to investigate ghost sightings. See, I knew you were going to look at me like that, so I didn't want to bring it up. I'm sorry, it's just a bit of a surprise is all. What exactly do you mean by ghost sightings? So, they began about 2 weeks ago. I've been receiving reports that people have been seeing a white shadow at night. Not just in the city of Ruin, mind you. Reports have come in from across all the provinces. They saw a white shadow at night. Wait, you mean... Ah, so that's why you called it a ghost, then. If it was a prank or something, you wouldn't be hearing about it province-wide. Exactly. I've just missed one spiting, but with all the reports we've gotten... We're traveling around working on other jobs. You think you could follow up on a few reports? Well, you see, I'd be irresponsible of us to take such a job with so much else going on. Yeah, that's it. Estelle, are you... No, not at all. Think Estelle, the coup breaker, hero of Liberal, would be afraid of ghosts? No way, no how. No. Sorry, I am afraid of ghosts, a little. More than a little from the looks of it. Well, don't worry, nobody's been hurt or anything, so it isn't urgent. Well, we'll just pretend this conversation didn't... Jean, wait. Estelle, don't you think we should take this job? Don't you worry, your big sister will make it all better. Besides, investigating this could prove useful to our, actual mission. Huh? Remember, Estelle, our true purpose is investigating the movements of the society throughout Liberal? And that involves keeping an eye out for anything even remotely suspicious? Sounds a little bit like this ghost hunt to me. Wouldn't you agree? Ah. Yeah, when you put it like that, it makes sense. Sorry, Shara, I was being childish. Jean, we'll investigate these sightings and get to the bottom of them, I promise. Glad to hear it. Anyway, I've got 3 sightings in particular I think bear looking into. First is a report from a guard at Airleton. Apparently he saw something during a night patrol that spooked the heck out of him. Okay, not scared, not scared. Second I know is a sighting by a member of the Ravens. The Ravens, that local docks gang, right? Hopefully we can get them to cooperate. I don't think that'll actually be as big of a problem as you think. They seemed kind of different during the tournament in Gransel, you know? Really? You'll have to fill me in on the way. Sounds like you'll make it work. Anyway, last report is from one of the children at the Mercia Orphanage. Wait, one of the orphanage kids? Yep, Matron Teresa contacted us on her behalf. Oh right, I guess you wouldn't know. Reconstruction of the orphanage finished not too long ago. According to Matron Teresa, it's more or less exactly as it once was. It is? Oh, that's a relief. I wanted to say hi to Matron Teresa and the kids anyway. I'll ask about the thingy sighting when I go congratulate them over the new orphanage building. And that's it. Remember though, this isn't really urgent, so if you can put it off for a bit if something else comes up. The rest of the jobs are on the board. Make sure to check it. Yay! Side quests. Do them first. Always. Game is teaching us that this time, which it didn't in the first one. We've heard all the 3 witnesses have to say. Come back here. Go over the testimonies and take a stab at figuring it out. Understood. Ravens hang out right here in the city. You can check with them first. Well, let's stop by the warehouse district before we leave town. That's across the bridge, I believe. Well, I'd rather do side quests first, but let's see what we got. Ingredient Hunters. Orvid. Someone help me complete a list of ingredients found in the Ruin region. Easy, fun job in your spare time. Saffron Tower photo. The job, take a photograph of the Saffron Tower. Necessary equipment will be provided. Details will be provided by the staff member in Hotel Blanche. Met him, we know this guy. Forest Road Monster. Dangerous monster, Mercury Viper, has been sighted on the Vista Forest Road. Racers affiliated with the branch are asked to respond immediately to the threat. It specializes in poison attacks. Girl Seaside Way Monster. Dangerous monster, Cobalt Saber, has been sighted in the Girl Seaside Way. Racers are asked to respond immediately. It has high physical defense. Be prepared with offensive arts. Yay! So step 1, shopping. And I think that's over here. That's the general store. This is where we go shopping. Right. Oh, that's the O'Neill duty-free shop. Vote for Norman. The armed shop is up here. Yes. Aha. I vaguely remember my way around Ruin. Hi, Joan. Oh, welcome. 2 races together, huh? Cardin's not here right now, so I hope you'll do your best. Fiber rod. Yes. Cher's already got a python whip. Oh, Cher's already got a fiber vest. And it's just us. We're gonna probably want another one of these for the monster fight. Okay. Yeah. We got our stuff back. Which means I think we can sell a bit. We can probably sell the break rod. We can probably sell a fencer. I imagine we're going to have analysts come back with a better weapon. gonna hold on to the rest, though. Gambler Jack. Goodbye, Gambler Jack. Still haven't chucked a surprise cookie yet. Yay, we're armed. And my hernia's acting up again. So I guess I'm gonna have to say goodbye for here. I was hoping to be able to stream more, but hernia's acting up, and it is what it is. Let's see. There's enough people watching to make it worth rating. Let's see. Does not look like it, so go forth where you will. Dear friends, and remember, life is short, you may as well have a good time. Because the worst people in the world want you to work hard. And the way I see it, if people like that want you to work hard, then it becomes your moral obligation to slack off. So yeah, have fun. Don't die. Good news, I think I'm almost over this flu. Bad news, that means I'm gonna have to go back to work. Wow. Oh well, that's not that bad. Anyway, peace.